Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the OC World Cup 2022. It is Monk the Don here. Joining me today to bring you this match is JTB Jordan the Bear. How you doing?
Thank you, man. I'm amazing. How about yourself, Monk the Don? What a pleasure it is to be here alongside you to cast the Australia-Thailand match, man.
Yeah,
Zinger.
absolutely an honor. Yeah, so Australia coming in as the 6th seed, Thailand coming in seed 27, and this is the first match of the second day. We had a few matches yesterday, a few upsets. Did see Singapore taking over Japan, so you never know what's in store for you in OWC, and hope we can see one here, eh?
Yeah, some of those matches were crazy yesterday, man. We keep that up all night tonight. I'm one happy chapper for the weekend. But this could be it, to be honest with you. I'm a big, all of us, we're both Australia, from Australia here, so we've got that low key bias. But man, they could really take them for a run for the money, because this Thailand team, man, is crazy. Phantasma with those qualifier performances last week was nuts, and with a player like In before on the team, I can't wait to see how he plays on this, because someone that capable of ranking up to such a high rank, I'll always just say, man, all these maps are just nothing to them.
Exactly, they can absolutely just pop off here, and now we're getting into the pick ban phase. Looks like Jordan LR7's won the roll by 6 there, so already starting off for a good lead from Australia, and they're going to go ahead and secure that pick order.
Yeah,
but
funny that though,
Looking at the qualifier scores here, and Australia actually beating Thailand out on multiple of the maps. It looks like only the No Mod 2 really was what Thailand got the upper edge in, so we'll see if if any of the teams have done their research on one another and what they're going with the strategy. Of course, the map pools are quite different, but a lot of it is the same. It's a little bit easier than qualifiers, but still a pretty hard pool.
Yeah, absolutely. These maps are definitely easy, but there are still some 7-star, ridiculous maps in here, man. Some of these maps I think were meant to be easy, but they're still, you're not going to see 4-ways on some of these maps, I feel. Especially, I can't wait to see the No Mod 2 in this match, especially, because there's a lot of aim in that map, and there's some of these stream players, they hate that in their stream maps. So stuff people like Dummy especially probably that probably was his crux last week in the qualifiers. So we'll see how he goes on.
Struggle a bit.
Hopefully.
So it looks like Phantasma here deciding on the ban order. You gotta wonder, did you ever prefer to go second or first, or did it ever actually matter? Since you were a captain in OWC, what are your thought processes going through when you get asked that question?
It depends on the team you're versing. If you're not too sure with how they're going to perform, and in OWC that's never the case. You can always do your research. You can always find out some strengths and weaknesses of some of the players on the other team, especially coming from qualifiers where all the qualifier results are available to everyone. I think the first pick, I think you definitely want to win that role, because second ban, you can choose the ban order and always go second to see what they ban first. But if you have the right, if you're ready and prepared for the match, you'll never have the same ban idea as them. So first pick or second pick, that luxury is always a little bit better in an OWC setting, I feel. So winning that role is super important, and I'm guessing Jordan LR7 stoked that he pulled that one off, because that is the first role of OWC, and to start it out with a good role, very important, because if you lose that first role in OWC, you're losing all of them.
Yep, we can talk a little bit about the roster here. Of course, Thailand hasn't made OWC every single year, so haven't got too much of a experience on that side. I think they've got about, I'm not actually sure, I think they might have made groups last year, but Australia's made OWC every year since its arrival, and we've got a few veterans on that Australian side. We've got, of course, Dummy, the OWC vet of that country, and it's really just him as far as veterans go. You've got mostly new blood on this roster, LR7, Vivace, Milo, and Suffix playing last year, but some real fresh blood in Arbusion and Mavs. Of course, this is Emrek's second OWC, and we can't wait to see what we get out of him, but excited for this team.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the new blood on these teams. That's why I'm very excited for Thailand as well, because the new blood nowadays, unbelievable. Some of the players surfacing out of nowhere is like their ability to just come in and FC maps like it's nothing. Like they've got nothing. They've got no OWC history behind them saying, oh, I must FC. You go straight fresh into an OWC as a new player that's just climbed like crazy. You'll have that boost to your system. Those bans though, missed them. No Mod 1 was the ban from Thailand, and then
free mod one from
Australia. So very interesting, very interesting.
Yep.
You know, I can see that banning away No Mod 1 from MREC. Why would you ever challenge him on AIM? You know, that's probably what I'm thinking as well. But free mod 1 from Australia, a little fearful of Thailand's ability to play that map.
That free mod 1 kind of, it plays like a sort of like a no mod 1, a lot of aim, but a lot of anti-aim as well. So maybe not too comfortable, or they can't find the right players for the mods. But the Hard Rock 1's going to be the pick, and I got to tell you, I played this pull through. This Hard Rock 1 is tough. Like, of all the maps I played, this one felt the most difficult for me, and it's certainly one that is like, the first week getting into this map, this is tough. This is like an MREC Milo, or even a Phantasma, like a 1v4 performance probably. This is just so ludicrous for a first map. So hard.
Excellent. Yeah, because I see 192 BPM, and I see almost 7 stars already coming out of round 32. So this is not easy. At that BPM, you know, we got the CS 5.2, we got 2 minutes. There's no length bonus adding to that star rating, so it's actually just going to be, you know, some of those streams, some of that raw aim and raw difficulty. So I can't wait to see how some of these players perform. First map going into OWC is a Hard Rock. Nerves are going to be really present. I feel Hard Rock's one of those mods that you know, you're going fresh into a match. Hard Rock, you don't want to first pick Hard Rock, I feel, because, you know, shakes are a thing, especially when everything's on the line. It is OWC 2022 after all. So
no, absolutely. The nerves on this map, this first map is it, but you got to understand, like, you got to beat out those nerves with confidence and see which team can get the first map here, because that really does set a standard for the rest of the match.
Yeah, Australia has a history of being a very snowball team, so you wanna snag that first pick from them immediately. To be honest, you wanna get it away and get it running. So here it is. It's your first map.
This lineup here: Phantasma, Chorus, Salvatore, Minecrafter on the side of Thailand, and we've got Jordan Lai, MREC, Arbusian, Milo. I'm expecting we're going to see Phantasma play every map for the side of Thailand, as that's what he did in the qualifiers. He was their crux, he was their, you know, their anchor for a lot of their maps, really performing well.
Yeah, a lot of switch ups from the other players though. They're all they've all got their cup of tea. They really want to play. But here it is. It's your first map: Australia versus Thailand. Start us off nice with some Hard Rock 1. Minecraft will be the first miss, unfortunately. Just getting out the gate, though, it's fine. We'll get those nerves out, dude. It's all good. It's a tactical miss, I like to say. Not from our boy, MREC and Chorus, though. 3 misses immediately. Salvatore dropping like flies. This is crazy.
Yeah, you can see now just the difference. You're seeing the Hard Rock expertise come out from Milo, the only one standing with above 95%, and he's got the 98. MREC's actually joined him on that side, but on the side of Thailand, no one's above 95, so they're all kind of struggling out of the intro, and Australia's got 2 FCs, and MREC and Arboy really are working on that combo.
Yeah, it's only one more FC on the side of Australia, but that overall ACK is doing nothing to help. Arboy, Abusion with another break, Phantasma with another break, Salvatore, but combos are all on Milo and Jordan right now, and their ACK is giving them that boost to be already 200k ahead, and we're halfway through the map already, so it has to be now on that tough. 1/3, and that's not it.
Oh, that 1/3 is so tough.
Those were filthy buzz sliders. All of Australia managed to hit them. That's crazy. Marlo's out now, though.
It's just LR7 right now, the only FC left in the lobby. This map was so tough, you just see it. No one really too comfortable on the accuracy. Jordan LR is going to break on that Quint. High combo, MREC, no one else really hanging with him right now. Arbusion is catching up.
Yeah, these sliders are crazy, man. These sliders and bursts are just not okay. No FCs on the first map. But Thailand just couldn't quite pick up the ball at any point in this map at all. So just no leeway to get a combo rolling, unfortunately.
And Phantasma's kind of creeping in a little bit. It's not going to matter. The team difference is too much, but he might be able to run away with the top score of this map and set yourself a good standard for the rest of the match.
Yeah, that would be big, taking down MREC on the first map for OWC. That confidence, bit of a fumble there, unfortunate.
I reckon that's done it too. He had a good chance of getting the top score, but now it's a battle between MREC and Arbusion. Arbusion, the rookie, is going to step in for his first map and deliver with a 640k topping the lobby. A very good performance there from Arbusion. Thailand just falling a little bit short. Some good scores coming out. Phantasma looking alright, but that was of course Australia's pick and they're going to win it. Yep.
Great first pick coming from Australia. If you don't know Arbusion, get used to these Hard Rock 1 performances, these Hard Rock 2. You know, he doesn't mess around on those Hard Rocks. I look forward to seeing how he goes in the rest of the tournament. But very unfortunate stuff from Salvatore Minecraft with the bees there, man. Just couldn't keep up with the AR-10. The sliders just appearing out of nowhere, being full screens, man. That was an awesome Hard Rock one.
Yeah, it's really
To
cool.
see witness.
Extremely difficult.
Yeah,
we're gonna wonder
with
what
the S, so
gotta wonder what
good
Thailand's
stuff.
gonna go with their next pick, with their first pick here. They were really good on the DTs and the qualifiers. Their best scores were on all of the DTs. Relative to everyone else, they did beat Australia out on No Mod 2, so that is probably something I expect them to look into. As this No Mod 2 is a bit similar to the last one. It's a very hard No Mod 2 this week. But yeah, we'll see what they get, because it always feels awkward picking, you know, something your team's good at if another team's really good at it as well. Like DT, Australia renowned for that that DT roster they put together.
I think free mod might be another good option here, because there's some of these free mods are very, very askew from the rest of the pool now, and Australia already showing that they're not too comfortable picking with mods. You know, they banned that first free mod once, so I think a lot of the troubles that teams will have on some of these free mod pools early is who's taking what mods, and do we overmod, because we're not into the late stage pools yet. Australia might be having a little trouble like deciding who wants to hard rock, who wants to hidden, and that's when you catch them on a free mod, you know?
Not a bad point at all. I've got to wonder if that free mod left open is the CS6 AR8 Cranky, or the CS5 AR8, and the other free mod is the speed one. They're going to go with the free mod 3, so this is the AR8 CS5 map.
Yeah, I think this isn't a bad pick at all, because my guess, maybe one no mod from Australia, one hidden, 2 hard rocks, because lots of hard rock players on this team, lots of players that will play a free mod like this and be like, yeah, absolutely, dude, this is a free hard rock. But compared to a no mod, a player that can play this no mod it's always going to be, you know, way more scary, because it's at AR8. You read AR8 well, you'll always come out with the best act versus a hard rock player. So let's see who they bring to the lineup here. Phantasma, Kadama, Salvatore, Minecrafter already in.
Mavs, yeah, it's going to be Mavs debuting here for Australia. So this will be his first map in of the tournament. He's that player they added to solidify that hidden roster, I believe, and we're seeing a few players change on Thailand. It's only the side of Phantasma, Salvatore, and Minecraft are all staying in.
Yeah, expecting Salvatore, Minecraft to probably be the no mods here, right? I feel like Phantasma will be the hard rock. Probably not the hard rocks from the bottom boys. So Kadama maybe on the hidden. I reckon he's the hidden guy.
Yeah, I'm looking at their looking at it, and yeah, you've got Kadama playing a lot of the hiddens and Salvatore playing a lot of the hiddens. So we'll have to see. Minecraft are probably going to step in with the hard rock here. He did get 727 on that hard rock in qualifiers, which is
you're kidding.
727k. Yeah, I know, it's awesome. You got to be feeling good about that. Yeah. But yeah, Minecraft on the hard rock. Double hidden on the side of Thailand. Double hidden.
That's psycho behavior. One hard rock, two hiddens from them, and we've got Dummy and Mavs on the no mod. So actually, I thought Mavs would be playing the hidden, but Emrek's got that covered. You leave Emrek. Emrek, you do what you want, man. Let's we leave. If Emrek says he wants to play hidden, he's playing hidden. Simple as that. So Mavs,
it's pretty simple.
Mavs, you jump on that no mod, mate. Here we go. Second map. Nice little slow opener. No misses. We'd already seen 15 misses from the start of the map before. It's Emrek. It's Emrek out the gate again. Kadama following shortly behind, but already the accolade, man. Minecrafter on this hard rock just can't keep up. It's 88%.
Mavs needs to drop that SS soon. You know how nerve-wracking he gets holding SS, but Minecraft is going to miss, rocking that 88%, so his score's really going to diminish. He's the hard rock as well. You look at the hard rock on the side of Australia, and it's a 96.
Coming out on that stream though, just somehow manages to miss aim that thing.
It's just Arboy
dropping from that high up, but it's Arbusion time, baby. Once again on the hard rock, the 6.5 just doesn't phase him.
It's Arboy versus Salvatore and Phantasma right now. Advantage is on the side of Thailand.
It's coming. Thailand.
Emrek has to hold on to this combo with the hidden, and it's arguably going to be the hardest way to play this map. Minecraft is going to fall, and so is Mavs. Arbusion following suit. It's just Emrek on the side of Australia. Thailand's building up a significant lead with the double FC right now.
Yeah, wow, this double hidden almost going amazing, because one of them's FCing. Kadama, he's just in it for the score boost. Phantasma is going off right now on the no mod. This is so hard no mod as well. Some of these burst and stream shapes are not okay to follow. But these two are just absolutely slaying this.
Look at this score from Salvatore. This is a 98% hidden score. It's looking really clean. If he can manage to pull this FC off, that'd be a terrific feat, because they're running away with this. 200k Phantasma breaking, Emrek's catching up. Salvatore broke. I don't think there's enough time. Definitely not.
No, the map is just well and truly over. Yeah, he's done enough. Salvatore, absolutely stellar performance on the second map of this OWC match. 2 misses right at the end, but man, he really put Minecrafter on his back there.
On the back, yeah. But Minecraft, if you compare his score to like maps, it's not too far off, not too bad. So they're all being matched. The real outlier there being Salvatore with that hidden score is just ridiculous, dude. That is scary if you're Australia now, because now you're scared of their hidden roster.
It's 1-1 already. Australia down. You know, they're probably not expecting to lose a point in that fashion as well, to 2 players with goated scores. Emrek just couldn't quite keep up in the end as well, but they caught him. They caught him with that free mod pick, and it's just not as coordinated as the Thailand team. They probably knew from the start, we're going to run 2 hiddens, we're going to run the hard rock. We'll leave it to you, Phantasma. But great,
he did well.
Great score, man.
You got to wonder if Emrek would practice this map pool if that was a site hidden score. Do you know how it goes with his practice regime? Does he practice the early round pools, or is it just whatever with him?
Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure he does practice, because it's OWC. You know, it's the event of the year. You put your name on the board with an OWC performance. So he needs everyone to know that he is Emrek and he is, you know, absolutely the best. So he should be practicing these maps. I was about to say, is it time for the Australia DT onslaught that we get every year? But we're actually finishing it up, dude. We're finishing up the free mod pool.
This is speed. This is DT. This is your no mod 5 slot from OWC this year has been transferred over to that free mod slot. A nice change. I really do support it. I'm a big fan of it.
It's great.
But this map is tough. Like, this is, if you have the speed for it, it's right. But it's quite tough on the hidden, and it's quite tough on the hard rock. I think it's CS2, CS3. So huge circles.
Yeah, so you shouldn't be missing on aim on this, dude. You just got to keep up. You just got to keep up with that left hand, and we'll see how the Thailand team performs, because this roster in from Australia, frankly, I don't see any of them missing if they played this map 6 times over, to be honest. So in a row, I don't think their fingers would get cold at all. So,
but they're not versing a slow team either. Like in before, and who was it? Is Chorus their speed player? Chorus is the speed player that we haven't seen yet, so he's stepping on now, and he had some really good scores in the qualifiers. Chorus and Phantasma, the 2 on that team to watch. In before doesn't actually, from what I've gathered, it doesn't look like he likes to play a lot of speed. He'll be there, that DT1 sort of thing, I assume. But the DT1's 270 this week, and the other one's 300. So it's a bit of a tough slot if you're a everyday average DT player right now.
This is what I was excited to find out, though, is who's taking the mods. We get that extra layer on speed maps. The last couple of OWCs, we kind of have seen lots of 4-ways and all the stuff on the speed map, because if you're fast enough, it's on you to miss and lose that. So adding the extra layer of mods can really mess up some players. And Emrek, once again, 3 maps in a row, is the first miss of the whole lobby. So
yep, that is definitely a. I mean, we saw it. I think it was a few last OWC where he came off to a rough start, and you just started to see him. Like after that, he was on another level after that. So I don't think it's anything we have to really worry about. But 4 FCs when they started Thailand, and only Emrek the first one to break.
Milo, another break on the hard rock. We've got 2 hard rocks from Australia. Jordan LR on the hidden hard rock, Milo on the hard rock. Must be really going for that AR10 boost. 2 drops from Kadama and Chorus to match them. That little lead they had may just be on the wings here. So let's see if Dummy and Jordan LR can bring it.
Look at the accuracy of everyone in this lobby. Kadama the only one. Milo with him, not on that 99, but it's high 99s as well. Like, all these players are comfortable, and it really is just going to come down to, which one of these 2 can FC.
Yeah, we've dropped the 99 from Jordan LR7 on the
Phantasma.
It's a big break. It's well and truly in Australia's hands now to mess this one up. And Emrek and Milo, they're bringing it back, dude. They missed once, and that's enough for them. So Kadama. Oh, Dummy's out as well, though. It's only 200k. Jordan LR7 misses, and we might have a bit of a comeback.
Oh, this section is so troll. Look at these buzz sliders, they're troll. Kadama's falling completely behind.
Kadama!
There's no chance.
He lost at least 50k there.
I think it was about 5% accuracy, 3%
Oh,
completely
that
just
hurt.
gone. That was really bad for the score, but LR7 gets a chance to see the break it straight. You can see that they can
But look
close
at
this out now.
99.4 from Chai, and it's
Chai.
60. It really caught me there. He really almost got me there, but it's all good. He had 70k score less than Jordan LR7 on Hidden Hard Rock. So that those mods are making such a difference in keeping the score in their domain. So it's 2.2 mil, 1.8 mil. Map is slowly coming to a close. Dummy's chain missing everywhere to try and give him a chance, but I don't think it's enough. Chorus is coming back with another combo, but Emrek, Milo, Jordan are all four
they brought it back.
combos now. So
yeah, this is you're starting to see that it's more like a marathon and not a sprint with this map. It's quite a long one. You're clocking at about 3 minutes, and it's just so intensive, the whole map. It's one thing to be comfortable for 30 seconds, but for 3 minutes, that's when you're really separated, and you can see it now with the 99s on the side of Emrek LR7, and it's just routine.
Yeah.
The Aussies at this point, they always just win the speed. They always pick it.
Yep,
now
exactly.
we know why.
They've already resorted to it, so you already know Thailand. They've done such a great job to force them onto the speed already. Second map into OWC, because such a good roster. 7-star. When a map is 7 stars
from Chai, though.
CS3, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, Chai rocking an 8100 FC on the no mod there, really being that rock for that team. It's just a bit unfortunate the team wasn't there for it, but really solid stuff from Chai. Love to see it.
Yeah, great stuff. Expect to see him and all the DTs when they come up. But man, Jordan LR7
and he's out of there. I like
FC
that.
Is that's going to be one of the peak scores of that map for sure, because that was great act from Hidden Hard Rock on that map. So good stuff. It's up to Thailand again though. We should know what Australia is looking to pick in these next couple picks. So we might be wanting to steer clear of DT. So I don't know what's the move here. Do we dabble in a little AR8? Do we dabble in a little hidden aim or something? Maybe some ult?
I'm really thinking we go with one of the hiddens here. It feels like it makes the most sense. We saw some of the Australian players struggling on that free mod, and he was unmatched on the free mod hidden. So I feel like that is a good avenue.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's awesome when you win the free mod that's CS5 and AR8, because it can't. If you win that, you have the AR8 and the CS 6.5 to kind of pick and choose from. Maybe try both of them, because it might not.
There it is.
The wing, and there it is. Great prediction from Monk the Don. It is going to be the AR8 hidden 2 here. I have Aeon from Nissan. It's a crazy map. This is a very kind of a streamier map. Yeah.
Yeah. I now put this one in those tournament classics now. They're just so solid. It tests exactly what it wants to test. Your default AR8 hidden's got its stream, it's got its aim, and it's long as well, so you can't really get lucky on it.
Yep.
Vivace stepping in.
Oh, the AR8 prodigy. No one really talks about Vivace as the AR8 hidden player of Australia, but I assure you he is. He has been scrimming AR7, AR6 for the last year, so I can't wait to see how he performs on this AR8 in the OWC. Kind of what he's been training for this whole year, but no slackers on the Thailand team. We already know these guys can play AR8, especially with hidden from that free mod. So this is going to be a good one. Going to be bringing Emrek Dummy Mavs as well as Kadama and Chai Chep is what I'm going to have to refer to that name as.
I think it's Puck. I think that's actually what you'd say in Thai. Like in Thai, it would make sense, but I like Chai. Chai's dope too.
I like Chai. But here it is. Thailand's second pick. This was actually a custom map made for an Australia-New Zealand tournament as well, if you didn't know.
Was it really?
NBC. Yeah, this was a custom for NBC. So these Australian players, they've played it before. Vivace! Will be the first miss, as well as Mavs. Oh, everyone's missing on the intro. It's fine. We'll get into some of the streams here now.
It was almost all the FCs were SSs. Actually, is that the case? It was the case. But everyone else was struggling out of that intro.
Chai, bit of a struggle with that. That's not going to help. That is not going to help.
Saw that in slow motion. You just see his cursor was a little bit too behind.
AR8's one of my favourite things to watch, man, because it's such a big mistake that you see is actually such a small mistake that you can't even see when you're playing. Yeah. It's awesome. Chai really the only one that's missing here, though. Everyone else is kind of keeping up with these streams and these slider jumps. It's good.
Emmerich is sporting that SS, and he might be fed up with his misses.
Almost. Yep, not spitting. We're staying on the SS. Mavs gonna be the one to break and give him a chance, but Phantasma is right behind him with another chain miss on the stream. When you miss on this map, you miss so much score because you're missing an entire stream. And there it is! Mavs and Chai again losing so much score. But you already know Dummy's got you.
But look at Kadama and Salvatore on the side of Thailand. They're still sporting 99% FCs, and it's matched by Dummy Emmerich. Vivati as well with that 500 combo. It would really take 2 of the Australian breaks, I feel like, to give Thailand the advantage here.
It's close. It's still close. It's still in realms, absolutely, of a possibility. Just need one break from Australia to make it 2-2 on the board and get this match absolutely gas. But I'm going to stop looking at Emmerich. I already know he's not going to miss. Let's just watch Dummy.
Yeah, it's really on Dummy to not miss at this point. I was just thinking the same thing. Eventually Emmerich gets to that point where he's like, it's go time. And I think we're about to watch that chess match. You saw it in the qualifiers. I think he FC'd like the last 7 maps in a row, so he does just hit a switch, but Chai is really the only one struggling. Kadama's going to find his first
triple part. The hardest part of the map, absolutely, is some of those triples, and it's all streams now. Kevin, Vivase, 50 misses at least on that stream. 50 misses. He loses 50k score for sure, but 600k is so hard to make back. Emmerich Dummy just not having any of it. Salvatore is doing his really absolute best, man.
Salvatore really doing well again for the side of Thailand, but there's just no team. Unfortunate there. Australia with a 32, like 3.3 mil on that map's not bad at all. So putting up a pretty good team score on that map. Salvador looking so good on the side of Thailand.
Yeah. We know now that we know never mess with this guy in the AR8 because he will not miss, but
he won't.
Team. That's alright. It was 2v1 in that scenario, so
now we get back to the Australia. I'm assuming we're gonna get that speed onslaught.
I was about to refer to it as the exact same thing.
Yeah, the speed onslaught. It's kind of what you'd go for in this situation, right? Like you run the first speed map, looking at putting yourself on match point and really bringing the pressure on Thailand to win that next pick. And Australia are known for that speed. And
they must be worried though. If Australia's picked the free mod first, they must be worried about Thailand's DT scores and qualifiers, because that was definitely where they had their best scores. They had their best runs on the DT maps, and they almost kept up with Australia's qualifier scores on them. So they must be a little bit worried in case that was a bit of an underperformance from them. You can never really tell, but up to Jordan LR7 here. What are we thinking?
Just for record, the Australian team only outscored Thailand by 200,000 on the Hidden 2 from qualifiers. So it seemingly was the best pick on research for Thailand there. DT1.
Yeah.
This is juice. This is an awesome DT1.
This is sauce. Yeah, absolutely. Fly away. We're at a 270 BPM.
10.3.
And 10.3 for the first DT of this OWC. We are not mucking around this OWC. We are hard. You either are single tapping at max speed or alternating this one. There's no in between. So,
yep, this is your average DT1. It's certainly up there in terms of difficulty. There's not too many bursts and quints. They do, I think the most is about 5 notes. Nothing too bad, but at 270 BPM and 10.3, the aim is quite intensive as well. I'm expecting to see quite a few misses on this map.
Yeah, I can't wait. All that fear, all that worry about Thailand's score. I think Australia's made the best move they could have and just cast that aside. No fear. We pick one of our best maps, and that's DT1. Dummy, Emmerich, Jordan LR, Marlow, Milkshake, sporting a complete, almost 2-digit roster. Dummy was a little bit of an imposter there from him, but in before has finally showed up to the lobby, and I'm excited to see what he can bring. Ithi as well. He's brought Ithi with him. These guys
he brought
waiting with him the whole time.
Yep, waiting for that DT1 moment. In before, of course, notorious for his really high ranking on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure he's 27 right now, so he's the second highest ranked here by quite a bit. It just goes Emmerich, of course, is higher rank, just barely.
Kind of a given. But yeah, no, I look forward to this. They could take this. I'm looking at this map as a definite map that Thailand could take, and that evens the score immediately because you win this into your next pick. That's the chance for 3-3 versus Australia, and I guarantee everyone's pick'ems are looking a little worried at that point.
Not seeing Phantasma in on this map is a bit of a... And he also looking like maybe not too comfortable on that really high speed. It looks like he's going to be subbing in for... Who's subbing in for him? Chorus. Yeah, Chorus is subbing in for him. He hasn't... from the qualifier scores, it's just Chorus.
Yep, awesome. They brought the best roster. We know what we're doing in this lobby. It's time. Time for DT1, Australia's third pick.
Of course, when you have a player like Emrek on your team, it always feels like you could just pick any DT and it'll sort of work out, or any map really. But especially the double time maps.
Yeah, it kind of feels like you've got that leeway with a guaranteed FC on the team with Emrek. So
the entirety of Thailand is full ulting this map, and only going to be Marlo ulting on the side of Australia. So you've already got that. You can see just the comfortability and the sync. A bit of a buffer here.
Okay, I thought that was me. I got mad worried.
Alright.
No, it's caught up.
No one broke. No one's
broken.
broken. This is the longest we've gone without a break, and everyone is on really good ag. Chai is going to be the first break.
I was certain it was going to be Emrek again, but Chai going to be the first drop there. Was it?
Did Jordan miss
dummy?
as well?
I didn't even see Jordan miss. What?
Jordan missed, and there goes
in before. It's dead even. 1 million apiece. It's Chorus, Ithy versus Emrek's SS and Marlo Milkshake. Let's see how this goes. It's flickering. It's nice and flickering. Let's keep that going for the whole map, at least until the next break. Let's get everyone as nervous as possible. This was the pick. This was absolutely the pick. Because look at them now on the ropes. 1.5 million apiece.
Oh,
Chai again, no.
Second miss of the
Try
map.
to break that even.
Emrek still holding that ridiculous SS.
These 270 star patterns, man, they really keep going. There's Jordan LR and there's Chorus.
It was the FC on the side of Thailand, so advantage Australia, heavy advantage Australia, as Milo and Emrek is still just juicing this.
Yeah, Ithy's Ithy right before the break. That is a tragic miss. Oh, he missed the last two notes, dude. Bit of a finger fumble or something from him there, but Emrek, Marlo Milkshake is going to be your... SS is a little worrying.
99 points. Oh no, it's really Emrek right now. It's just Emrek.
God. Who brought this along? Did we really need this? It's all good, dude. We'll just SS it. Marlo with a tragic break at the end as well, and I mean, in before he did his best to bring it back in the end with some of those jumps at the end are so hard, and he brought it back. But an SS from Emrek is kind of hard to beat, so that's going to be Australia's point there. What a great score we just witnessed.
It's so typical. It's just so typical. Emrek, the only FC in the lobby is going to be the SS. It's definitely the sort of thing you expect to see come out from a player like Emrek, but in before with that early miss does make up for it by holding through to the end. Ithy, that unfortunate timing, of course, putting up great scores. They just weren't enough to beat the Australians there. As they kind of gave them an opening. You know, you don't expect to see LR7 and Dummy with those misses on the DT1, but
yeah,
it can happen.
Nah, dude. Ithy in before Chorus was so close to just 3 FCs, just tiny micro mistakes that they made somewhere in that last half of the map, or first half of the map is so unfortunate, because that was a beautiful 3-way for them, just one miss or one fumble each on all of them, and straight into DT3 after that. They felt a little more confident on DTs.
This is like a No Mod 2. This is just like, it's so awkward, it's so much tapping, it's a lot of finger control this map. Not so much speed, but I think it's about 230. Maybe it's 240, but it is that stamina finger control DT pick. This is the one that if you see a single 99 on this, that's ridiculous, because it's just so hard to act this map.
Yeah, potentially Thailand's last pick here. So they've picked this hopefully knowing that this was their best option. And after that DT1, I wouldn't be worried, because that was 3 tragic misses what could have been easy 3 FCs going into another DT. It's clearly our comfort zone. We just got to pull through. We got to perform better on this match, and that's what's going to bring us back into this game, because no one wants to go out a 5-1. We want to put another point on the board, give us one more chance for a third, and then maybe push that tiebreaker. It starts now for Thailand, though, so it starts right now.
On this map, and this is it. This is OWC. You leave it all out on the field. You always trying your hardest on this in this tournament. The players give it their all. A lot of them, they work hard to get here. You know, this is the point. This is the mountaintop. This is the goal for a lot of players. So, gotta leave it all out on the field.
Phantasma back in, so we're not mucking around. We're back. Phantasma is before Chorus. Chai looks so promising on a map like this, and with Milo, bit of a might have been Bancho, but that was like 6 misses.
No, that was real. Look at this score. Mouse buttons? Nah, I don't know. We're starting at the bottom of a hill at this one, but a long map. Something's not right with Milo's setup, I assume. Something's just gone slightly off, but I've seen 3v4s happen before, and that is the chance. Phantasma.
Phantasma, unfortunately, going to be that break there, but this is the chance. You know, Milo's still given them way more of a score deficit from that intro, and another miss from him there. Something's struggling on this map. We must have made a bit of a mistake somewhere, because if it keeps going like this, Thailand's going to have the start to that comeback story.
Exactly, and no one really holding too great act. Chai in before 99.
Jordan, LR7 with a huge miss there.
Rather shocking to see a miss come out there, but Chai and in before Core is looking so damn solid. The accuracy is so high on the side of both teams. It's just Milo and Jordan below 98.
This map isn't as long as you think as well. We're already over halfway into the map, so we've seen that first break. If Thailand keeps it together, it's theirs. And in before with that tragic slider break, I think it was.
Timing, yeah, just the worst timing to miss. The middle and the free combo.
It's coming back.
It's slowly going to start
the lead is 200k. You know, we've got a bit of a buffer, but we've got to hold. We've got to keep all the app as high as we can. Chai, that's not all we need. Chorus, Phantasma, really got to hold their own here, but Emrek is coming. Emrek and Dummy are inevitable here. We need a break from at least one of those two players before it's too late, and it's coming fast.
It's coming,
Marlon and Jordan have not missed in the last 500 combo. The bus is here. Someone jump off.
No, it's looking like Emrek and Dummy, just classic right here. This is their bread and butter, you know.
Dummy.
This is vintage Dummy. He does this every single year. He's played these type of maps for almost a decade now, so nothing new on the side of that. But to Emrek with all it takes is him to see. It's sort of like basketball players. They see the shot go in the net once, and then they hit every shot. It's like Emrek with maps. He gets one FC, he just doesn't stop, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Australia are going to be your winners of the round of 32 match going up against Thailand. A quick match. They did show a little bit of weakness, and Thailand did kind of come strapped with it, so they were looking pretty good on some of those hidden in that free mod.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thailand was definitely strapped with it, as you said on that one. But it's a very tragic couple of misses in there that really cost a lot. But Australia, they could have lost that. I'm not saying that wasn't a stomp. That 5-1, that felt like it was a little generous towards Australia with how Thailand played some of those maps. And shout outs, you know, shout outs to Phantasma for some of those early maps. And yeah, that was awesome. That was a great match in the end. So, but they will be heading down to the loser bracket.
Yep, of course, this is there's a loser bracket for this one, so I'm not too sure who Thailand will be versing. I'm not sure if that's been decided yet, but Australia will advance through to the next round. We do have plenty more OWC matches ahead of you. I believe there's one at the start of every hour from here on out, as we'll get the schedule up in a little bit. But yeah, a great performance there. We saw a couple of the rookies from Australia. Abusion looking really good on the side of Australia there, that rookie, and we'll see what the future has for more of the players. But here we go. Here's the schedule now, and we've got some matches. Yeah, Korea versus Spain 2 hours from now is definitely. I'll be there for that one. Can't wait for that. And all matches throughout the night.
Overall, such a beautiful night for us in Australia here. We've got a nice night of matches back to back to back to back. So
Yeah.
wherever you are in the world, you know, you wake up for this onslaught of matches, because there's going to be, I guarantee, some upsets with some of the strength of some of these lower teams, man.
Absolutely.
You know,
They're just
Australia
so
being
good
the
now.
6th seed, you know, Thailand, they really could have roped them for at least a couple more points there. So in some of these matches, you're going to see that where they get the edge and then they run with it. So I can't wait to see, especially with a lot of the results. You know, you see Israel 2-5, the USA, some of these top dogs not looking so top anymore.
Exactly. Yep. Nah, anyone can win. But that will be it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your time wherever you are, and we'll see you 2 hours from now to bring you Korea versus Spain. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.